Please excuse that hole right there. My boyfriend was trying to fix the door and that happened. This is Rex, who is most likely going to be running around everywhere. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Alondra. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be about how I cleared my acne, as you can see on the thumbnail. Let's just get straight into the video. So the first thing I feel like you need to know is a little bit of background on my acne. I started breaking out in the middle of my sophomore year. I'll make sure to post some pictures of what my acne looked like, as well as some before and after pictures later on in the video. But my acne was very inflamed. I tried everything from the drugstore like Neutrogena, Clean and Clear, and all of those brands that you can think of and that you've seen at the store. And when that didn't work, I went to a dermatologist and I tried everything that they prescribed, which were pills and creams and gels and cleansers and everything, and it just was not working. Then I got sent to a second dermatologist, which recommended Accutane. And I was only 17, I didn't really do any research. I just kind of said yes. And if I can go back now, I would not do it because it was absolutely clear. I loved it. But then my acne came back. And don't get me wrong, the dermatologist did mention that there was a possibility that my acne could come back. She made it seem like it most likely wasn't going to happen, but it did. So I just didn't think it was worth putting my body through such a strong drug just for my acne to come back like a year later. So I got an Accutane when I was a junior, and my whole senior year, my face was clear. But then a year later, which was my first year of college, my acne was back. And I had acne up until last year of 2019. So I had it for a very long time. I had to deal with that. I had to deal with low self-esteem. I hated taking pictures. I hated being on videos. I just did not want to go out because I felt like everybody was staring at my blemishes. So if you, on the other end of that screen, are feeling like this, I understand. And trust me, I know that no matter how much someone tells you that you're beautiful, that acne doesn't determine who you are as a person, which it doesn't, and you are beautiful. But when you are suffering from acne and you have such low self-esteem, none of that helps. All you want is for your face to be clear. And I am not here to promote and rave over some product or some products, so this is not this kind of video. But there is something huge. Well, there are a few things that help me clear my acne, but there's something, well, two things that have tremendously helped me. And like I said, I will be inserting some before and after pictures later on in the video. So now let's get into what helped with my acne. So the first thing, and I know that you have heard this everywhere, and trust me, I remember every video that I saw also mentioned this, and it is to drink lots of water. If you think about it, water is hydrating your body and is flushing out stuff that you don't really need. You are glowing from the inside, you will be glowing from the outside. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Trust me, I know you hear it everywhere, but it's true. The second thing is your diet. Make sure you are eating as healthy as possible, and I am not saying that you can't ever eat a pizza or eat some candy if you want it, or have a hamburger, but you should have those things in moderation. And I would highly suggest cutting out dairy from your diet I would say at least for a couple of months, just so you can see if it will make a huge difference in your skin, which usually it does. And like I said, I cut out dairy and it helped out tremendously, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I never eat dairy. There are times here and there that I will have, a slice of pizza or a little bit of cheese in my food. But other than that, I make sure to not eat dairy in such a huge quantity, or else it will trigger my acne and I will break out. And the last thing that I feel like really helped my skin, and it was really, really crucial, was going to an esthetician. Going to an esthetician and getting facials once or twice a month helped tremendously with my skin, and it got rid of all of my acne. Right now, I'm not really sure if you can see, but I do have a breakout currently right here because I am about to start my fun days, but it's not anywhere near like it was before. So I do still break out, but it's not like it used to be, where I was getting, so I had inflamed acne and I was getting breakouts, and then once those blemishes would go away, they would leave spots, and then I would get more active acne. And so it was just like an ever-ending cycle where I would get active acne, they would leave behind spots, and then I would get more active acne, and so on. So my face looked really bad, worse than what it actually was. But like I said, going to an esthetician helped all of that. As you can see, it made a huge difference within, I want to say, like within the first 2 sessions of getting facials. I did get onto an acne program, so I was using products at home where I would wash my face morning and night with those products. But aside from that, I was going in once or twice a month to get facials. So it was what I was eating at home, using the products, washing my face morning and night, and the facials. So I highly, highly suggest going to an esthetician if you can. I know that a lot of people may not be able to afford it, but if you can go to Starbucks every day, every morning, and get your coffee or your drink before work, before going to school, all of that adds up. And if you can save up that money, you can definitely go to an esthetician. If you have a part-time job or a full-time job, maybe you can set aside a little bit of money and just save up until you have enough to be able to go to an esthetician. It is totally, totally worth it, and I highly recommend it. Now, today, with all of this coronavirus going on, I know that a lot of those places are closed, so I know that you are not able to go even if you wanted to, but you can definitely start somewhere, and that is using this facial brush. I think that's what it's called, but you can use it. I use it morning and night, so you can use it morning and night as well if you want to. And I have seen that right now, since I am not able to go get my facials, it helps tremendously with active acne that I have, or if I see that I'm getting some texture with some spots that I have from previous acne as well, since I am still breaking out a little bit on the days where I am on my menstrual cycle. Leaves your skin super smooth, and you can definitely feel that it is cleaning your skin and your pores. So I highly recommend it. It can be the first step that you can take right now, and then once this craziness blows over, then you can try and go to an esthetician and see what they recommend for your face, as well as getting some facials. So this is it for this video. I know that it is not something that maybe you were expecting me raving about some product or anything like that, because I feel like I've been there where I've tried a lot of things that other people have suggested and it's only made it worse. So I don't want to do that for you. I highly suggest you go to someone that can explain to you what type of acne you have and that they know what products you should be using. And like I said, getting facials 1 to 2 times a month is extremely crucial, and it will make such a huge difference in your skin. I hope you learned something from this. I know that it was fast, but I didn't want to make this video super, super long and just blabber about, I don't know, other things. If you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe because I have many more videos on the way, and I will see you in my next video.